come. I lay awake in silence as my world falls apart. She who made me whole left me with
Encore.
The past is behind me now, so stop trying to bring me down. Need to know what's up, I'm not the person before. Adjusting to my lifestyle, set my mind on a new route. I gotta switch up, I'm not the same anymore.
Look, I don't understand a lot of things. Niggas moving on with better dreams. Hit her once, yeah, you know she screamed. Shorty really grabbing on my sheets, but I'm moving in the past, moving in the future, I just hope it really lasts. Niggas want the future, but you know I'm smoking gas. I've been smoking all these OG, niggas wanna pass on me. I've been getting into it, niggas wanna fuck with me. See me rockin' Fendi sheets, see me rockin' Louis sheets. I've been really riding beats, get me with them niggas, get me with them niggas, get me with them niggas. But I'm bustin' 2 shots, but I aim it at his brain. All these niggas wanna treat me like I'm talking to these lames. I ain't doing shit for fame, do it for the fam. Niggas wanna blame, I ain't fucking with you Flintstones, please.
The past is behind me now, so stop trying to bring me down. Need to know what's up, I'm not the person before. Adjusting to my lifestyle, set my mind on a new route. I gotta switch up, I'm not the same anymore. I gotta switch up, need to know what's up. I gotta switch up, I'm not the same anymore. I gotta switch up, need to know what's up anymore. I gotta switch up, I'm not the same anymore. You never knew me, you can't control me anymore. You never knew me, I'm not the person before. You don't need me, and you can just leave anymore. You don't need me, I'm not the person before. The past is behind me now, so stop trying to bring me down. Need to know what's up, I'm not the person before. Adjusting to my lifestyle, set my mind on a new route. I gotta switch up, I'm not the same anymore. I gotta switch up, need to know what's up. I gotta switch up, I'm not the same anymore. I'ma just do me. Cause I've been lonely. I'ma just do me. Cause I've been. Shit ain't the same though, ever since Matt been gone. Rest in peace, M. Sack, my bestie went way back. Partying became dead, so I stack up my bread. Zombies got their hands out, but quick to bring you down. Eat you like a meat, drain you till you bleed. Always trying to be nosy, we're not friends, you're phony. Too old for the games, too real for these lames. Can't accept the hard truth, but question for a clue. No, I'm not no Scooby-Doo, neither am I Nancy Drew. Money on my mind, success is on my grind. Time goes on so fast, things you love don't last. Tryna stay to myself is fuck everyone else, cause I'ma just do me. Cause I've been lonely. I'ma just do me. Cause I've been. You can say I'm brand new, switching up is the move. Friends became temporary when I saw that obituary. Close friends gone forever, I'm trying to get better. What can I even do when all I do is lose? Hell was all last year. My come up is close there. Past life, I'm reminiscing of present me that's missing. I can't trust everyone, especially when I'm on one. Over me, they chose drugs. Now to me, it's fuck love. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'ma just do me. Cause I've been lonely. I'ma just do me.
So when you join the
Cause
Discord,
I've been
go all
lonely.
the way down, you're gonna see a bunch of
I'ma just do
Then
me.
click this.
Cause I've been lonely. I'ma just do me. Cause I've been lonely.
Call her late at night,
Oh shit.
rain against my window keeps me.
Hey Adam, did you used to smoke?
Oh no, I don't smoke. I don't smoke or drink.
No, I said used to.
You're free.
I don't.
Oh, I was just wondering why you're just still going at that lollipop stick.
Start late.
That's
Oh,
all
Hey, y'all.
Right, that's what I was
But why you
asking.
focusing so hard though? Really? Goddamn.
Alright, y'all.
Hey,
We live. We
We
live.
can be Chingu.
He's just a little
Why
concerned.
you hiding behind your freaking pop filter?
Right?
Let's see your face.
Goddamn.
Yeah, let's see your face. Yeah, that's right.
Just the whole
Get down.
Alright, we
Quiet
live.
down.
Hey,
live.
Chingu, you gotta get one of these.
We live.
You gotta get.
Alright,
You gotta get one of these.
but
What up, everybody? Welcome to the Bible Day show.
baby,
We got my co-host Adam in the cut.
yo,
We got my boy Chingu.
Yo,
You're supposed to say hi, Chingu.
what's going on?
We got
notice I shouldn't say
Rayleigh.
that to me.
What's up?
Yeah, we got Rayleigh in here.
Right.
We got Jersey.
Sheesh.
Then we got Mar. And then we got my pretty, beautiful queen Kizu in here. Kizu, you got some big ass tits, girl.
She meant to say glasses.
Who's talking?
No, she meant to say I have a really big, precious personality.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, you have a really big heart.
too.
Exactly.
Alright. We finna start on our first topic. The most juiciest topic, I believe, is should Chris Brown be canceled? Now, recently, Chris Brown just got in trouble. He just got some charges for allegedly slapping a woman's weave off her head. Now, if we take a look at Chris Brown's past, Chris Brown has a history of putting his hands on women. And he was almost canceled for it, but I don't know how he wasn't canceled for it. But now, this man is wilding out. What do y'all think? What?
Hold on, I didn't even hear about this, dude. Chris Brown, another woman.
Hold up. Hey, let's get this straight first, all right? D. Kizu, is it ever okay for a man to put his hands on another woman?
No.
Hell no.
If she has a knife and she's coming at you, yeah, bro, punch the
Okay,
bitch.
wait, no. So
No.
listen to what they said. They said no, it's never okay, right?
She has a knife?
So yeah, lead me to my next question. So if she got a weapon, she's abusing you, she's trying to almost kill you.
That's the only way, bro. Like if
What do you do?
if you can die in the situation, then yeah, bro. But if not, then
I want to hear from them. Kizu and D.
So, like, let's say she has a knife.
Mhm.
Usually, men are more physically capable, stronger physically, generally speaking.
Mhm.
So you could like disarm her without having to fucking hit her or kill her.
Disarm her. Okay, so
and then you accidentally get stabbed in the chest, trying to disarm her.
It happens.
it happens.
Oh, you grab her, you grab that
It happens.
hand with one arm, and then you just.
So since that's established, it's basically okay for the guy to be the person getting abused, then, right? Have you ever known somebody that's been in a toxic relationship?
But I mean, I wouldn't get to the point of like killing someone. But then again, I think we're getting away from the subject.
Look, it's same subject. It's same subject.
How?
If you ever been in a toxic, if you've ever been in a toxic relationship, is it ever okay for somebody to get abused?
No, it's not.
Hell no.
Okay.
Regardless of sex.
Okay. So cool. Now in this case, Chris Brown, you know, he got a little heavy-handed. He got a little jerk in his hand, little Tourette's. You know, sometimes people just get on your nerves. You gotta check it sometimes. All right. Now, allegedly, I don't know what the whole situation was behind it, but why is it still coming up? Come on now.
We talking about Rihanna and him? This what we talking about?
This new case where he slapped the girl's wig off. Apparently, we gotta make it dramatic. The wig popped off, knocked the head off. Okay.
You shouldn't have to hit someone over an argument. Talk about it, or if you can't control yourself.
All right, I'm gonna be real with you. All right, so the thing about it's probably like the new girl or whatever, the new situation. All right, but nobody asking what the fuck she did. You feel me? Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's not an automatic. Okay, okay, you can do whatever you want to a motherfucking man, bro. Like that, this shit don't go that way. It go both ways, bro. You know what I mean? Respect goes both ways, no matter who the fuck you are in a relationship.
Y'all like Chris Brown. Go ahead, my fault.
So like, you know, like you my question, you like, what the fuck did she do, or like, other than her fucking wig and flew off, bro? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't even make
regardless sense. Of what she did, is it reasonable to say it's okay to slap someone just because you're irritated?
Yeah, depending on what she did.
It's not reasonable.
It depends on what she did, bro. Because it goes both ways. It's like, exactly. Now, that's what I'm saying. Like, what did she do?
Or a man, because I'm a grown-up adult and I'm not gonna assault people physically for something.
Okay. So what you're I'm trying to understand what you're saying. So you believe that regardless of gender, should never put their hands on anyone else for no reason. Is that what you're saying?
No, well, I'm sorry, I was like thinking of something else. But no, I don't think you should be violent with anyone unless it's actually like self-defense. But just getting angry and slapping someone in the face, why?
Okay, fair.
That's my question. What did she do?
No, exactly. No one's talking about what she did.
I mean,
you know what happened?
If you ask most girls, if a freaking girl, listen, if a freaking just some random dude just grabbed your breasts or any other no square area, what are the chances are what's gonna happen?
You already know what's gonna happen.
You're probably gonna slap him.
I won't. I don't like touching people.
No, I said in general. I can't talk about just you. I don't know you like that.
Okay.
I can talk about in general. So we don't know what this lady did. We don't even have all the facts. If you go online and look at any of the freaking articles that are out there, they all just said allegedly, and hey, her weave fell off. Shoot, I mean, he could have freaking barely tapped her in the head. The weave just tumbled on off like a freaking loose leaf.
It was windy that night. It was windy that night.
I know we ain't gonna blow somebody's hair off though.
Should be coming off without even being touched.
Everybody, weaves ain't made the same.
And like you said, they don't know what they did. Yeah. She could have grabbed him while he was whatever. I don't know the whole situation where there was at. Like, these people.
He could have had a cup in his hand, was drinking. He just put his arm up and hit it. You know, hey, accidentally wear came off. Headline. Chris Brown stepped his
because men get sexually harassed, but women say it's okay, right? Because a girl will come up to a dude and grab their ass,
crotch area, everything.
Like
are you actually violent?
Like women, like
oh, here we go with the. Are you actually being
violent? Violent is about respect. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about that. Because you know what I'm saying, men get fucking assaulted too. You know what I'm saying? And like that shit crazy. Just because, you know, you're a woman doesn't mean you can disrespect me. You feel me? How that work? How does that even work? You feel me?
I'm sorry.
And they feel like in the social eye, you know what I'm saying, it's automatically going to be in the woman's favor. So it's easy for a woman to play that shit off. I'm with you. So like, ain't no excuse to disrespect nobody. You feel me?
So
if you don't have all the facts fit for that situation, and you gotta realize Chris Brown is a fucking celebrity, so that shit gonna be reaching like hell, bro. You feel me? That shit gonna be reaching like hell.
Yup.
You don't have all the facts. Don't put your hands on me.
Just like if a man got assaulted, right? If it was to report it, most people just be like, get over it or whatever, right?
They be like, you did just call this in? You called this in for real?
Exactly. So, but if it's the opposite way, you're gonna be condemned. Condemned for it.
So I'm sorry. I had to address some comments. I'm sorry. I can't even. I'm trying to nibble on those tips. Okay, these ain't even real comments. If it's not comments about the topic or the show, please, I ain't gonna address no inappropriate comments. But thank you.
Oh, they compliments. They compliments. That's what's up. We're taking compliments.
Yeah, thank you for the compliments though. I know you want to eat my ass, but I can't really be talking about.
That nigga want pink eye. Oh shit.
Oh. Anyways, back to that. Oh, and by the way, the new person that just joined, that's my girl Michaela, y'all. Everybody say hi to Michaela.
Yo, what up? Hey, whoever made that comment, I hope you subscribe.
Right.
While you at it, go ahead.
I hope you send in tips and donations too.
Yep.
Facts. Alright.
I agree with tips.
Oh, nah, dang, you can't. Nah, dang, this ain't it for you, bro. This ain't it.
Oh my god.
Hey, Daniel, hey, hold your peace, bro. Wait till after the show, because we ain't doing this with you right now.
Just mute your mic, bro. Just mute your mic, bro.
Hey, D, what's the next topic before you get back? Hurry
up. Okay, so anyways, so Chris Brown, I still don't think it's okay for him to put his hands on people. Like, that's unnecessary. And especially if she black. Y'all need to show some respect to y'all black queens, because that's... We get beat on enough.
Respect, baby.
It doesn't matter. If it's literally... Alright.
Nah, it don't matter. It really don't.
R-E-S-E-S-P.
You could be any color.
You guys are kind of cocky with that one.
It don't matter what color. It's the same. It's the same concept.
Respect is respect.
Don't try to emphasize saying, "Oh, well, it's different because she's black, so you got to do a little bit more caution." Nah, you got to hold that across the board with everybody, because like that's can't be like that.
You make that make sense. You feel me? Like,
okay,
but people gonna be like, they're gonna turn into a race and be like, "Oh, well, she's black, so I mean, it was okay." But since this person was green, it was like, all right, I can understand it,
Oh my gosh, but y'all gotta look at
respect goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't mean you should go to get to violence over an argument or anything in general.
True.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say about this. Equality, but no violence.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we gotta admit though, Chris Brown do got problems. Chris Brown really do got issues. He's a cokehead.
What issues?
He's a what? He's a cokehead.
Thanks, baby D.
He is a cokehead, bro. He posted on posted on Instagram his cocaine.
Come on, man.
They posted it on the Shade Room. The man he do be getting off coke. Everybody do coke though. There's people that you don't even know that.
What they gotta do with this situation, bro? Like, that's
what you mean. What they gotta do with the situation? It's kind of Chris Brown. Chris Brown has anger issues.
But we don't even know all the facts. You gonna say that, man? Come on.
That's facts. He do coke. That's facts. Go look at his Instagram.
We don't even know what.
Wait. What if that girl was on coke? How about that?
That's what I'm saying.
What about it?
We don't even know all the facts, and you just beating up on that man for what?
I mean, I'm sorry. I was in a similar situation.
Like why?
What if she took his coke?
But no, we don't even know all the facts.
I was in a similar situation.
You don't even know what.
I was telling y'all, I understand where y'all coming from. I was in the same situation where one of my white friends was on coke, thought it was funny to pull my wig off. I went to go get my uncle, beat the fuck out his ass. No,
he was on that. He was like Yaga.
Yeah, he was on that shit.
But wait, D. So
I'm right there with you, really.
So wait, let's use your scenario then. You said it was okay. You basically just got this man jump.
Yeah.
Okay, so put yourself in Chris Brown's shoes.
But Chris Brown, the one that's on coke, and that he wasn't on coke.
How
I don't
you
know
know
if he was
they-
on coke at the time, but
Then you just basically
I mean, he wasn't on coke at the time.
Like, you don't even have all the facts.
She said this nigga was drugged up, had gunshot wounds.
I mean,
he was ready to hit somebody.
Now you sound like the police. Oh, he was a black man. I thought he was armed and dangerous.
See, now that's fucked
Nah,
up.
nah,
You feel me?
nah,
Like,
nah. Don't do that
nobody
to me.
deserves
Don't do that to
being
me.
disrespected, like, I'm just saying, baby, like nobody deserves being disrespected, and like if you're not gonna respect me, you know what I'm saying? That is what it is. You feel me? Like,
So
I'm
if somebody
just
piss you off, you gonna hit them?
like,
and we came to understand
that's not
it.
even about that, baby.
Jesus said, no violence. We all agree on that. No violence. But let's not make it like, oh, well, this person has a problem. This person has issues with, being aggressive towards people, and we don't know nothing about the situation.
Yeah. We just know whatever social media tells us.
Exactly.
And like I said, he's a celebrity, so they gonna reach like
they gonna reach for everything. My man put his hand up, had a cup in his hand, hit the girl by accident. Her wig popped off. That's what really happened.
And they making money off that shit.
They drag that shit like crazy.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful because it's not like he has not hit a girl in the back.
Right.
Well, nah, yeah.
I think this the third girl that he didn't hit.
The third girl?
Yeah, I heard something about Karachi.
Doing nothing,
Look,
Karuchi.
Coochie. Oh, I mean Karuchi.
I'm just saying. I mean, these are possible. These are possibilities.
Hey, but like I said, you don't know what Rihanna said to that boy. She was like, "Nigga, you can't dance."
And you know what? She was probably doing this. She was probably clapping at him too, just like this. Man, hey, that'll bro.
I think the Rihanna.
That's so annoying.
I think the Rihanna situation, like with that one, that's fucked up how he beat her up. But at the same time, Rihanna back like best friends, like it had never happened. So I have to let that go because if Rihanna lets that go, we gotta let that go.
Real shit. It's none of our business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People got domestic issues all the time.
Nobody knows what happened.
That's why I say
And they was young. They was 18, 17, whatever. But
what happens behind closed doors is none of our business.
I mean, it probably happened maybe to your neighbor and you wouldn't even know about it because they're not.
Hey, for all we know, that probably was like the third, fourth time that happened between them on everything.
Yeah.
Because you don't just go from like, okay,
be reaching.
little slap on the wrist to she had literally bruises, black eye, all that. You can't go from that. Come on now. That's crazy.
so y'all cool with putting y'all hands on females though? I'm just so if a female make
That's
y'all
not
mad,
even
y'all gonna slap somebody?
Baby.
No.
Baby, that's not even that though.
Okay, I'm just asking. It's just a question.
I mean, honestly,
You gotta use your common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put your hands on me.
It goes both ways.
There's right way and wrong way. There's a right way and wrong way to go about everything, baby. You gotta realize that.
If this girl
keep only put her hands on me, I'm not gonna hit her.
There's only one way to
But
put
you know what I'm saying? There is situations where it do warrant that. You feel me? There is situations where it does get to that point. You feel me? But like,
your warning. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Because there's no reason for a woman to even put her hands on a man to begin with. If they're, you know what I'm saying, just you know what I'm saying, like if the man ain't doing like putting his hands on her, and she's just doing that because she's mad or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason for that. Like you make that make sense.
And that's the reason I hear a lot of females use. Oh, I was mad. So
See, they try to justify this shit all the time. Be like, oh, you did something stupid. Hit. Like what?
I mean, that women be bitter, bro. You know what I'm saying?
all the females in the room. Quick question: is there ever a good reason for a man to hit a woman?
Yeah.
No.
Right? No. There's no good reason.
Just like there's no reason for a female to be putting her hands on a dude.
Exactly.
I understand. It definitely goes both ways. It really don't matter, to be honest.
Man, I don't know who you are, but you should
Doc, get out. Doc, get out.
You should be put in a good place.
No, I can't believe that.
Good man because
Is that a good reason? Hit a woman.
He gotta put her in Katy, Texas.
Who put this nigga on here? Hey, get him out.
That bothers me too. But
wait, he don't even have a cam. Get him out of here.
what if we talk about like men are usually stronger than females?
It doesn't matter. Weapons is
Don't say no when you get stabbed. Don't say no when you get stabbed. That's all. Like, if I stab you, don't say no.
And there's some women that know how to fight, bro.
Hey, yo, Kizu, I'm just letting you know.
You want equality? Okay, let me get my weapon.
Yo, dude, Kizu, I'm just letting you know, dude. I've never hit a girl. I never want to, but I don't care how much stronger I am than her. If she's coming at me with a knife, she is getting knocked.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, because like you feel like you're threatened, you know. So
You can literally die in that situation, dude.
Yeah, exactly. That situation
that shit cuts your neck slightly. You're done, dude. Like that's you. Congrats, you just got killed by a white bitch with a knife.
The question of the day is: would you rather? Hey, the question of the day is: would you rather be a woman abuser or dead?
Damn, it's neither. It's neither. It's that self-defense, dude.
I got it on my record.
That's honestly, real quick.
You know what you do? I knocked your wig off. Hey, I ain't dead though.
That shit tough. Oh no.
Oh my god, bro.
So, alright, no further questions, Your Honor. I'm gonna sit that one out.
Oh, you pleading the fifth already? Gee.
No further questions.
D said Chris got canceled.
I plead the fifth too.
No, you know what? I'm gonna just wrap it up like this. Okay, if a woman put their hands on you, yes, you have. I guess you have the right to
defend yourself.
Yeah, that's fine. But
you're not out here swinging on though.
If she's really getting serious about it, bro, don't put your hands on her, bro. Just headbutt her, bro, because then she can't even say that you put your hands on her. So then she can't.
Alright, you're a genius, bro.
You know, there's only certain things that a Caucasian person will come up with, and that's it.
All right,
man, I would have never.
Hey, dude, you gotta know how to work around the law.
He said, I put my hands on you.
Alright, y'all, moving on to the next topic. Oh my gosh, this topic is gonna get everybody wild up.
Doc, you can be here for this.
Doc is gonna be the main one.
I don't have anything to say. I'm just here to listen.
Okay. What up, Mike?
Oh, we got Doc.
Oh my god, my blankets are gray too, dude. All 4 of them.
Alright, so the question is.
And then the outside is like this. Beautiful. It's comfy. Rarely not my blanket, but I like my blanket.
Anyways,
let me get on to the knot. Thank you. The next topic is: do you owe a person that's getting cheated on loyalty? Let me explain before anybody. What I mean is.
You talking about Doc?
Yeah. That's why I have nothing to say. Because I tried to get this resolved before the conversation came up.
Yeah, but if you weren't a fucking baboon, you would be able to do it.
Wait, explain yourself.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so basically, say for instance you're single. There's a person that's already in a relationship or marriage, and they're interested in you. You're interested in them, and you want to pursue that person. But do you owe their wife, their girlfriend, loyalty? Like, do you respect that relationship, or can you pursue still with a taken person?
I honestly feel like if you're fucked up enough to fuck up a marriage, bro, there's something wrong with you, because I just feel like that's not right. That's disrespectful altogether.
So you feel like they owe loyalty?
Yeah.
But it just depends, because like, say if y'all have an open marriage too, like that's the whole thing. Like what?
Yeah,
that is true. But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that though.
Of how you look at
it,
though, right?
We're not talking about that though.
We're talking about people who aren't like that. Like let's say a completely Christian couple, like where like the wife is like super like, you know.
I mean,
they don't matter what they are. I just feel like it's a respect thing.
Yeah, but what if the person's like just bashing this chick's head in?
Knocking her wig off.
Dude, okay, you can get that same treatment. You're dumb enough to not think that's gonna happen.
What do you mean?
Like, I would say no. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in a situation where this girl, she was married, and like I didn't feel bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was.
No judgment. No judgment.
Like that, no, listen. I don't even look at it like that because I feel like, you know what I'm saying. If my girl is bold enough to walk out on me, she wasn't my girl to even begin with. And like I wouldn't, like, you would do me a favor just getting out of my life. You feel me?
Wait, hold on, Chingu. Did you say you would not feel bad?
Her, I wouldn't feel bad.
Good, bro. As you shouldn't.
Why would I feel bad?
Good, you shouldn't.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
As
like,
you shouldn't.
And going into, you know, fucking with a woman that's married. And I'm single. Like, I don't owe nobody shit, bro. And we all grown. Like, it's all about an ego shit.
Confused. If you want to pursue something if you want to pursue something with them, I would think long term. So I would think, okay, like, you finna ruin this relationship to be with that person.
No.
But pursue could just mean I just
want. Why would you date a cheater? Why would you date somebody knowing they're a cheater, that they're cheating on their significant other with you? No, that's a toy, dude. That is a toy. That is your true toy, and nothing more at the end of the day. If they're
look at it. Look at it. Like,
you guys sound super immature about that.
If you willing to cheat on with me, you willing to cheat on me. You feel me? So like,
real talk.
I'm just trying to fuck.
And honestly, Chingu,
like I'm not even trying to go that route. I already know. You feel me? Like, I ain't even trying to.
Quick question.
Exactly.
Quick question. A question for everybody.
That's the thing about those girls, bro, or guys, dude. Anybody like that.
So, have any of y'all cheated before?
Never. Say yes.
Why?
No comment.
Wait.
I definitely have.
All right.
As revenge.
All right. So, one person said never. Everybody else got a couple people got quiet. I don't know what that means. And there was a few people that was confident to be like,
yeah. If you ruin somebody's relationship and fuck them, that's considered cheating in my eyes.
No, that's not cheating. You didn't cheat like they the one.
No, dude, because you don't know you have anybody in the first place.
You single.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't get no ties
with anybody in the first place. Like, the only person at fault is the person that promised somebody else loyalty.
Now here's the thing that you guys are forgetting.
That's where motherfuckers got fucked up at, because niggas would be like, oh, you know, and they get mad at the nigga because if their bitch cheat, you know what I'm saying? No, bruh. Why?
But here's the thing.
You have a relationship with the girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't owe you shit. You feel me? Like, I don't owe you shit. I'm just trying to.
But here's the thing, Chico.
One of my friends used to say some shit like this to me. He used to say that if your girl gonna cheat on you and it's one of my boys, I hope my boy tell me, because I'm gonna tell that bitch to get my fuck. I'm gonna keep my boy around, because guess what? My boy just did me a favor by getting rid of that girl. Like, I don't need her in my life.
That's some shit that you did.
Yo, like,
okay,
don't put yourself in that situation.
I was just gonna say, you gotta look at the situation and basically decide if that's something you would want done to you. That's how you should look at every situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could happen to me too.
You can say all that shit and like, oh, you know, I don't give a fuck that. But meanwhile, that could have been your girl, or, you know what I'm saying, or your boyfriend, and next thing you know, you got somebody sleeping with your boyfriend, and their logic is, well, I don't have any loyalty to you, so I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens.
Well, I don't blame him, because like it's
wait.
You know what I'm saying? Like the fact of knowing that you are capable of cheating will be fucking with me in my mind.
Doc, real quick then. Doc, so that's true in that sense, but what if you never cheat and get cheated on?
Right.
Facts.
What if you never cheat and never get cheated on?
No. What if you don't cheat and you get cheated on?
It happens, but at the end of the day, you there's a certain level of respect you have in your life, right? So nobody wants to be cheating. That's the whole.
You think people care about? At least I gave him respect.
I'm talking about the concept of you can't be upset that shit happened to you. If that's how you gonna live your life. But if that shit happened to you, don't be, oh, I can't believe this or that.
Dude,
just walk away.
That shit happens to you.
Okay, yeah. You right, dog. Yeah, you right because like motherfuckers would be mad at the nigga that they girl cheat. I'm like, bruh, the nigga got like no ties to you, bruh. You feel me? That you mad at the wrong person, bruh. You feel me? And on the other side, the nigga, he just trying to fuck.
What if it was your friend?
He just wanted.
I'm just saying, like,
what if it was your boy?
That's the whole thing. I think we're getting a bit too. I think we're getting a bit too what ify. So I'm
I'm asking.
90% of people.
Everything.
All right. So it was.
Like if you gonna cheat with somebody, it could be some random
boy, bro. I wouldn't even be mad at my boy as much as I'd be mad at my girl, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if my girl cheat on me, it was never my girl.
But what if it was your boy that pursued? What if it was your boy that pursued her?
Then good, dude.
But it's still on her because she still has to.
Why y'all want to keep people around like that?
Yeah, like she still has to hold her loyalty to me. Like,
who said keep them around? I'm just saying it's more to it because you. It's more to it because I don't have a sexual. I would say thinking it's a different gravity of a relationship. You feel me?
I would say thinking about boy, bro. He just put disloyalty on blast, bro. Like that's what.
Yeah, but what if he?
I don't understand how you can say that's your boy if this nigga's gonna fuck you.
Exactly. And he's keeping it from
you. Okay, well that's a different situation. But I'm saying if he tells you right away, it's better than spending another 27 years with her doing it with like 700 people.
Okay, so your boy is like trying to fuck your girl. He's like, yeah, your girl.
If he fucks my girl, then yeah, they both gotta go. But like, if my girl tries my boy and my boy tells me, you know what I'm saying, that my girl and shit like that, then you know what I'm saying. No, I mean that's just real.
I think you guys are looking at the relationships way too. You feel me? Like in reality, relationships have ups and downs. You can be vulnerable at a moment. And if your boy or your girl takes advantage of that shit when your person's vulnerable, they know you're going through shit because you've exposed what's going on in your relationship to them. That's a whole different scenario.
So look, loyalty is loyalty at the end of the day, bro. You feel me?
Hold on, I get you.
Alright.
I'm just telling you that people can take advantage of the situation.
If my girl is trying my boy, and my boy tells me right away that my girl is trying to holler at him, I would get rid of my girl, and I would, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, okay, I appreciate you, bro, for letting me know. That's if he didn't fuck my girl. If he fuck my girl, then they both gotta go. Fuck both of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just talk it up to the game and keep that shit moving. You feel me? Like I don't.
So, do you owe them respect or loyalty to be like, hey, you know, this person is like cheating on you right now, or on the flip side, oh well, I don't want to do this anymore because I know you're cheating on them.
If it's not my boy, it's free game, bro. I'm just being rude.
It's free game, okay. If
it's not my if it's not my boy's girl, they're free game. I'm being rude with you.
Why y'all choose and pick who?
Like, I don't owe nobody else.
That's what I'm saying though. That
because
shit is super inconsistent.
Loyalty at the end of the day.
Because you say there should be loyalty. It's inconsistent, bro. You can't say your girl should be loyal to you, but your bro.
Okay.
Deja,
what?
I don't have no.
What? Deja, here's why, dude. Because if somebody has a verbal agreement with somebody else, if they're in a relationship, they have a responsibility. If somebody's not, if they're single, they don't know anybody shit, dude. They're single, they're living their life. They don't have to do anything.
Okay, let me ask y'all this one question. Hold up.
Relationship or vice versa, and he or she decides to cheat with somebody else, and that person's single, dude. That person's not at fault at all. They were just.
Okay. Let me ask you this question though. What if
be loyal to anything, dude, or anybody? That's the bottom line, dude. That person didn't have anybody to come home to at the end of the day, so they could do.
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask my question.
Oh, damn.
Guess we're not talking about morals no more.
What if Mar? You talking all this, right? What if?
I guess I'm just right.
What if y'all have a best friend, like Shingles, for example? Say you have a best friend, right? And your best friend is known for getting around, known for sleeping around, known for, you know, cheating, or not cheating, but just, you know, fucking up people's relationships and stuff. How are y'all okay with being friends with people like that? Aren't you afraid to bring them around your people?
around your couple, your spouse or whatever?
No.
What is you worry about that person?
I can't be afraid of that.
Yeah, but I mean,
why?
They are really good looking person.
You know what I'm saying?
They are really good looking person. Like,
hey, but my mom was.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if I felt that way, they wouldn't even be around to even begin with, baby D. You feel me? Like, why have somebody around if you feel that way to even start?
Yeah, honestly, because you keep people that you want, that you like around you. Like, if you're not okay with it, y'all would have been friends to begin with, or you would at least addressed it. You know, I'm not gonna be like, hey, I don't like that, but I'm gonna be your friend for the minute. It's like
I'm not gonna have you around me, and I feel some type of way. And shit like that, and like now say something to, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak my mind, bro. And like if it don't work, I don't need you around me. You feel me?
That's bad energy.
What it is.
Yeah.
Okay. It'd be different if we was doing the same thing. Like, hey, bro, but I could top you. All right, cool. Try it.
I don't know. Like I've been in a situation where I've been in both situations. First situation, my friend, he's him, and I was in a bad toxic relationship where I was getting cheated on like 100 times probably, and that friend, the only way I would leave the relationship, I literally said it too, the only way I would leave this relationship is if you did some gay shit. Okay, if you did some,
you gotta expose nobody.
No, I ain't exposing, but if you do some stuff like that, come to find out he did some stuff like that, I was pissed. I stopped being friends with that person, but then
wait.
What?
Why did it take just for that to happen for you to leave?
First of all, that's my first boyfriend. That's my first love. You know how it is. That's my first boyfriend, first love, first virginity. But anyways, I got mad at that friend for doing that because, bro, that's my whole. You've been in my face and you did that. Y'all been doing that. But now I have respect. I have respect for that person because if it wasn't for what he did, I would have been pregnant. I would have been still on that dude. But if it wasn't for him, thank you. I
do got a question.
Let me ask you this, baby.
Do you set like a premise of like? Do you set like a premise for that? Because like it's like almost like setting a premise for like if they do this, then I'm leaving them. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like are you setting yourself up for failure by doing that? Because just left. That's
that was back. I was 17. I was 16, 17. That's in the past. Now I'm 21. You cheat, I'm gone.
Okay.
Come on.
No, dead ass. I'm gone. I just got in. I was just in a situation with that. Like,
what if he cheat on you with like fucking what's her name? What's that girl from City Girls?
JT.
I guess I don't know her name.
What if
Miami? Yeah. What if in Miami? What if he cheat with her? You gonna be like, hey, I'm leaving.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna try to like scheme and be like, hey. Can you get a little money from her while you doing that? Like, look out for me.
I mean,
put me on.
if he talked to me about it, then sure, maybe I'll give you a hall pass, I guess. If you get money out of it,
that's a whole different conversation. That's not cheating. If you guys went into the situation under agreement, that's not what we're cheating.
Right.
Okay, that's true.
But then I've also been in a situation where I have talked to other people's men.
D, so you cheating. Okay, D.
No.
Scandalous.
Hey, once I got that
whole it's okay. Don't justify. It's okay.
The whole phase started up. But anyways, I have been in that situation. And no matter what anybody say, I don't care. I don't owe loyalty to the other person. I kind of feel, in a sense, a little bit. I feel guilty. Because I shouldn't be doing this. I don't want the same thing to happen to me.
I feel like that's partly because I feel like that's partly because you're also a woman. So
yeah,
guys don't really hold that connection as strongly as women do.
Right.
I mean, another thing too, like also there's karma too, because like
she's a bitch.
Because like Yeah, cause like that's because after I fucked the married lady, I told myself I never fuck another married person. You know what I'm saying? Just cause I don't want that shit on me. You feel me? Cause like I plan on getting married one day. You feel me? And like I don't want that shit on me. You feel me? Cause what goes around comes around. You feel me? So like that's kind of tough. That's why I'd rather not cheat. I'd rather just leave your ass. You feel me? I'll leave your ass before I cheat on you.
I'm empathic, so like I wouldn't like something like that to happen to me, even less like even if it happens to other people, I still feel like empathic. Like I wouldn't like if someone did the same thing to me. But like I think it's still a red flag. If someone cheats on their significant other to be with you, I mean they're probably gonna do it on you eventually, so it's not someone I want to be with.
What if it's a toxic relationship?
I've been there, done that. I'm out.
What does that mean, though?
So
I'm gonna be real with you.
Toxic. Who's making the relationship toxic?
Okay, so toxic really is like if it's the goal is to really be the best version of yourself, okay? And like if you're in a relationship, you can't even get to the best version of yourself, and if you're not growing, if you're not in an environment that's you're able to grow into, that's toxic. That's toxic, okay? If you are in an environment that you cannot grow in, that's toxic. You feel me? That's the literal definition I can literally give somebody. So, you know, if you find yourself where you're not happy and you can't even do what you need to do to be the best version of yourself, you need to change that shit. Okay?
And the next question is that people say, "Oh, well, why cheat when you could just leave, right?"
Comfortability.
Good convenience, you know. Maybe they don't want to leave. Maybe they're just trying to, you know, venture out and see.
I mean, I know.
Advantage.
EJ's told me about shit. Well, some people be in a situation. Yeah, I got you. Some people be in a situation where they can't get out of the relationship because they have nowhere else to go.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's always.
I'll talk to y'all later. Be safe, y'all.
All right, man. All right, it really just depends on the situation because people do say, "Oh, you could just leave. You could just leave," and it's like, yeah, you're right. I mean, if it was that easy, I would, but it's not always that easy.
Between like a fresh relationship versus we've been married with that person for 10 years because you're so used to everything, you're sharing the same house. Versus if it's someone you just met, you're not living with them, it's easier, I guess, to move on because you don't have all that connection.
Responsibilities, obligations.
Yeah, same thing. Like it's easy for just people like flirting around, but people that have kids, for example, like I can understand that it get complicated.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I
have a son, and like it's a whole different relationship. Is whole like it's different having a kid. I don't know. It's,
you don't have to think just about yourself or the other person.
It's a level of maturity you gotta have. You feel me? And like, there's people who's not mature, and like, I don't know. That shit tough.
It depends on a lot of factors.
So, with that being said, then, are y'all saying, you know, it's okay for it to happen?
No, it's not okay to happen. It's just I feel like a level of maturity plays a part, and like you know, you just gotta.
But what I'm saying is,
what you doing.
What I'm saying is though is that y'all just said that what's it called? There's reasons why people can't leave, and you know it ends up being cheating. So y'all basically saying that you know it happens, it's okay. Because honestly, anybody can just.
You're saying it's not always easy to get out of these relationships, even if we want to.
So ideally, you should just prolong, wait till you can leave, and then pursue something else. Ideally, right?
You like pursue someone else?
I'm saying ideally, you just wait it out till you can leave.
I mean. It's so difficult.
I've never been in a relationship that I couldn't leave. So I can't really.
You're a man though. It's a lot different for you to be
unless you living with that person and you.
I moved in with my ex, and things were already going sour. But eventually, I noticed he was talking a lot with his coworker, and it's okay. It's just a friend. And he ended up like dumping me, and then he ended up dating her, obviously. But I was living with him, and I moved like an hour away from where I lived my whole life in that shitty tiny town, and I move in the city so we can be closer to his work. I just got a job here. We break up, and a few months later he started dating that girl. I flipped shit, but I had nowhere to go because I'm fucking poor. Like, I had to live there. It was either I quit my job, I quit everything, I go back to my shitty town to live with my mom, or I wait till I can find something to get out of there.
Exactly. And a lot of times people will just try to stay in that, toxic environment just so that they can survive. Right. And that's fucking tough. But
I didn't have the money to afford anything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm stuck there, and like, it's not like I wanted to stay. I wanted to punch that fucking guy in the face like a lot of times, but
you got you.
What you can do.
You got you.
I'm sorry that you went through that. That's fucking shitty.
Riddance. I mean, if he cheated on me with her, I mean, good luck, girl.
Why would you want to be with somebody? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, people just be out here fucking anybody and cheating with them, and then end up cuffing them. Like, what makes you think the same shit not gonna happen?
You think he got bored of me after 2 years? I mean, okay, have fun with your new girlfriend.
But see, that's the thing, D. Like, as you get older, you don't want people that's been cheated on, and it's gonna be like, all right, so who's gonna be like fucking pure?
I feel like you start getting less fucks too when you get older.
You're not gonna find anybody else that's gonna meet your credentials, and then you have to just be like, all right, I'm gonna have to compromise with this or something else. And
what it boils down to, the older you get, the less prospects there are that are single.
Yeah, that too.
I accepted my fate of future crazy cat lady, so fine.
You never know. There might be somebody looking at your Amazon wishlist right now, be like, "Hey, I need to find her."
All right.
I need about.
In the words of the,
I need
in the
about
words,
2 or 3 wives.
In the words of the great Quagmire, that's why I love high school. I keep getting older; they stay the same age.
Oh my god! All right, wrapping up on this topic. Wrapping up on this topic. Let's conclude. Let's conclude on that topic. The next topic is George. Do you believe that the George Floyd case real or is it staged? Now,
that's you don't got time for that. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Hey, can you say that for another day? That's a tough topic.
Wait, why would we stage death?
Kizu.
No.
This goes directly towards you. I'm so sorry that you. It must be nice over there in Canada.
You stay in Canada, Kizu?
Yeah.
Yeah, D. I don't know if we got time for this time because it's gonna be a long talk.
I missed something.
What about
we could skim over it.
I mean, you gotta. I don't know. This like kind of reason why I don't like doing these conversations is because like conversations like this where I have to like have a debate about stuff that's crazy as fuck.
Yeah,
like this is just crazy as fuck.
and that's the thing.
It's the equivalent of when somebody was saying that the Sandy Hook's case was staged and they had crisis actors. It's no different, bro.
But see, John, this is the thing.
Talk about like the year sentence.
So look, Doc, it doesn't have to be based on like facts or like this way has to be the right way, the wrong way. It's just based on opinion.
Has anyone?
I understand that concept, my guy, but I mean, I don't like entertaining like stupid
has
concepts.
Anyone heard of crisis?
To me, it doesn't make sense
actors?
why. Yeah, I've heard of the conversation crisis actor, and I'm like, that's what we're talking about.
That's not fair though, Doc, because that's like basically saying that you'd rather not talk about people's beliefs because it doesn't follow what you believe in, and you're saying it's stupid. Well,
I'm not saying that. I want to entertain things that are reasonable based in reality of other than speculation. There's no substance to anybody's opinion. There's no evidence or statistics behind anything other than you heard somebody say something.
It was pictures of the same actor that was there of her being
I've seen the pictures, and they looked at it. If you look at the pictures, it's not the same person.
Before we even get into that, but just break it down to a general statement, okay?
Okay.
You can't view it that way as like, okay, well, I'm not going to entertain this conversation.
I mean, we should though, because this is how literally conversations like this is why we're in the state we're in America, because people entertain stupid shit that isn't real.
That's not true at all. It's not true, bro.
It is true. People entertain like the dumbest shit in America. The fact that we have to we entertain the dumbest shit, bro.
Like conspiracy theories, you think they all dumb?
Yeah,
I'm not saying that all conspiracy theories are dumb. I'm just saying, like, once something, like, here's the idea. Here's how I look at conspiracy theories. I might believe something based on information I got. The moment that information is no longer valid, I can't continue to believe in that conspiracy theory. The problem I have with a lot of people who believe this shit is it doesn't matter if you debunk anything.
What determines if it's valid or not? Because all information.
I'm just saying, like, if you see something that contradicts what you believe to be true, you shouldn't still have that opinion.
That's true. It would be basically crazy for that.
People are just going to be like,
people do
that thing is
everything.
But that's like saying
that's literally what people are doing, though.
Okay, but in a sense, it's like, okay, you guys know me, right? And they say I killed somebody, right? They got my fingerprints, this, and everything.
Right.
And it's like, oh, he did it, right? But I'm being set up. People are going to believe that I did it because all the evidence point to that.
That's fine. But we're not talking about that.
That's not fine, though. That's the issue.
But the evidence that you use, the evidence. Here's the problem. We're talking about the Floyd case, right? And the evidence that she pointed out was there's pictures of somebody who was there and they were here, da 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 da. And I said that's already been debunked. So what other evidence do we have?
Okay, but now let's talk about any statement that basically comes up as a conspiracy, right? You're basically going to say the same thing for every conspiracy.
That's not true, bro. I don't have a problem.
What conspiracy do you believe in?
What conspiracy do I believe in? I believe that the U.S. government would fund us staging the moon landing. I believe that.
Yes.
That's cute, Doc.
What do you mean?
That's cute.
Wow.
I mean, they have a whole space station that's.
I'm not saying that we've never been to the moon. I think the moon landing video is staged. Whether or not we've been to the moon is a whole different conversation.
Based on what makes you believe that?
Based on the evidence of stuff that I've watched.
Based on the evidence that you found or was shown to you, right?
Google.
And then they can basically just be like, oh, well, that's debunked. That's been debunked already.
But it hasn't been debunked. The fact that NASA doesn't own the original cassette or the video of the moon landing is really suspicious. They just said they lost it.
It's suspicious. Now, you said the way it hasn't been debunked, though, so how do you know that?
Because you can't debunk something when you say, oh, we just lost it. That's not debunked. That's not debunked. You lost the video. You lost the evidence to prove that it was legit. The highest quality video, it's just gone.
When you talk about that, right? They said, "Oh yeah, we've been to the moon, but we don't have the technology to get back to it because we destroyed it."
You'd be surprised.
Did they say that?
That they did say that.
Okay.
There's been so many things where the evidence has been tampered.
I'm not saying evidence isn't tampered. I'm just saying that, like, as a race, we are like more inclined to believe negatives than we are to believe positives. So,
because
you sleep. There's people who still work for them, right? Who, like, we don't have actual images of like the fucking Earth.
It doesn't matter what the topic is for the conspiracy. When someone's being lied to, you have a hunch, like, okay, so what's wrong? What's off about this topic? You choose to believe in what you want to believe in, but don't say, "Oh, well, I'm not going to take this because it's stupid." Because what you found out, or what you found out, or was told.
The conversation we did.
Hold up. Go
ahead, man.
What you found out or was told doesn't mean that it's concrete.
Okay.
Because I can counter everything that you just said. Doesn't mean that you're gonna change your mind.
For the longest time, everybody thought Pluto was a planet. Now it's not, right?
It's a moon now, right? They teach that shit in the fucking textbooks.
It's not a conspiracy though.
But what I'm saying is that what Jersey was saying is that
what I'm saying, evidence change. Shit changes.
Yes, the evidence changed. They got more information and they determined it's not what they thought it was. That's pretty reasonable.
But that's the same thing for anything that you talk about, though. They say that. You can say that for anything.
That's the point I'm making, Jersey. That's literally the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that when you get new information, you should change your opinion. And the problem is they don't usually do that with conspiracy theories. People don't ever let the information that contradicts it.
But why do you don't? What about the textbooks? You should know that already. That oh my gosh, 666-222. Anyways, you should already know that for the conspiracy theories that not the conspiracy theories. What about the history books, for example? They've been teaching in the history books. Oh, Martin Luther King, he did this, he did that. The history was like this. Fuck. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place.
I get what you're trying to say though, D.
And then now as the future unfolds, come to find out Martin Luther King, he had this history and he was working with the white people the whole time. I mean, the racist people for the whole time to start marches so all the black people could be oppressed and not fight back, which is what Malcolm X was trying to do. But Martin Luther King was getting paid to make the black people. I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic.
That's a conspiracy, though.
That's facts.
It's okay. All right.
And that's the issue. That's the issue. And
this is why I don't like to entertain certain conversations. I understand what you guys are saying.
What makes
because it can't be substantiated. If you can't substantiate something other than I read this one thing that said this and this one person said this and this other person said that, it's not substantiated. There's not enough people to collaborate that it's a fact. It's like the concept of George Floyd. We're talking about George Floyd. So George Floyd, right?
Popular opinion makes it correct.
I'm not saying popular opinion makes it correct. That's not even how facts work, bro.
Remember they
said things that can be substantiated.
You said when you have enough people to substantiate it.
Yes, substantiated meaning they all agree on the events that occurred.
What about in the history books? They said Martin Luther King.
It's not.
If 1 million people said 2 + 2 is 3, I'm still not gonna believe it.
I mean, that's fine. More reasons not to believe it. I mean, there's reasons to be suspicious or what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think right now.
Stupid. The earth is flat.
I don't know.
What about remember even in the textbooks they were telling us back in the day Martin Luther King
really want to have this conversation.
He died by getting shot. Just to come to find out he died in the fucking hospital. Why is that in the history books that he died from getting shot, but he got suffocated in the hospital? But they didn't put that in the history book.
Just going back to what Doc said, he's not going to entertain it, but it's crazy how the same sources that he has, the same sources everybody else has. If we all have the same source, why do we all have different ideas?
Facts.
Some people like to believe bullshit, and other people are.
And who decides what's bullshit and what's not bullshit?
I mean, apparently, I guess my problem with people in general is they think being
edgy, awful, not basically.
Yeah, they think that I'm woke or I'm this or I'm counter. What's the word I'm looking for?
Now we get into it.
What's the word? It starts with a C.
Conscious?
No, not conscious. It's not conscious. The other word that people use when they're contrary, or I can't think of the word I'm thinking of. But the point being is people just want to do shit to be edgy, and it's I'm so smart because I read this and I'm above that. I believe this, and it's really it's not that.
Adam, please. Is it them? Is it in? Let me ask you this, dog. Is it them or is it your ego?
It's not, I don't give a fuck. Everybody's allowed to believe what everyone believes. It's not gonna change my opinion. It doesn't change.
I'm just asking you, bro. Because
look at it like this: misinformation.
Bro, I'm just asking you because,
I'm explaining it to you.
Who decides
let me explain it to you.
Dang.
Let me explain it.
With you, bro.
I'm gonna explain it to you, bro.
misinformation is a serious problem in America right now. That's why we got this whole thing where people believe Trump's still. I mean, it's just a bunch of misinformation. I don't like misinformation. I don't give a fuck what side it's coming from. I hate it. It drives me nuts, especially when it can't be substantiated. I don't give a fuck if it's left or right. It's just fucking ignorant because all it does is promote people believing dumb shit, and then it.
Here's a tough question.
I like to pride myself of being practical, bro, and I hear you, but like I mean,
I'm just saying, bro. There's a whole nation of people who are saying. There's a whole nation of people that are saying right now that Antifa was behind the shit that happened in the Capitol. Like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Misinformation is a serious issue.
All right, wait.
There's enough people who believe that just because you don't hear it.
But who's putting out the misinformation?
No. I talked to my father.
I don't care.
But who's putting out the misinformation?
No, I'm just saying. You act like nobody said it.
No, I didn't say that. What did I say that? What did I say?
You said not many people are believing that. There's plenty of people believe it.
No, that's not it. No,
that's how information starts. People.
Wait, Doc. Before we get into that topic, you said there's so many people with different set of opinions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, why do you have a left wing and a right wing?
I don't know, bro. There's really no like legit good reason behind it other than positions of
different opinions.
Money. It's not about opinions, bro. Mostly, if you ask most liberals, they have tons of conservative ideas. It has nothing to do with opinions. A lot of liberals have lots of conservative ideas, and when it comes to certain aspects,
what, Doc? You're being very vague. Like what?
Black people about marriage and shit like that, they're very conservative in their values about marriage. They're very conservative.
It's not, first of all, that's not even the big difference between freaking liberal and conservative. It's about how big the government should be, and what the
how much power they should have.
It's not about it's not about freaking marriage and stuff like that.
Let's go back to the topic though, because you're right. But again, misinformation is a problem, and I don't like it no matter where the fuck it comes from.
Who puts out the information?
But I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You can't argue this. This is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. If I just start saying the sky's fucking orange out there, and I can argue, I could be 100% wrong.
It does.
And I could use your position and state what I believe as the.
It does matter who puts out the information and what purpose are they putting out the information for.
So you believe that the government or whoever the powers be are strong enough to contain an entire world of people by just putting out information?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Misinformation, divide and conquer. It's been
I don't think so.
Proven throughout.
Misinformation is a thing. I totally understand that concept. But if you think that they can suppress information, you're
Doc, and you're entitled to that, bro. No one's gonna be like, oh, well, you're dumb for that. You know, you're entitled to what you want to believe in. Because honestly, there might be 100,000 other people that agree with you, and it's like, okay, that's fine.
You're asking me in a question, and I'm giving you my opinion on it, right? I'm not
I get that.
fighting you on it or whatever, or saying you're wrong or this, and that. I'm telling you what I think, what I believe.
No, I understand that, but using that logic, we're never gonna get anywhere. Like you use that logic to defend anything, bro. That's the problem with that logic. You can defend any position you want right now.
Listen, that's fine. And you know what basically decides that? Majority rules. Crazy.
You guys should watch that.
You got an issue? You have a difference of opinion? Let's vote on it. Majority rules.
Why'd you call me earlier?
Opinions
I'll have to
facts,
tell you.
you know what I mean?
Wait. What did you say? Did you say opinions are facts?
I said opinions are not facts.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But opinions do become fact when people can't agree on shit.
That's not
how facts work.
No, I'm not. So you're not.
But that's why I was saying things being substantiated. That's what I'm talking about. Like I understand what you're saying.
Opinions do become fact based on popular opinion. When people come, they have to come together and have a consensus to agree on shit, right? Okay, it's this.
I mean, you gotta actually have like facts, bro.
Right. So what I'm saying is, just because it became a fact, even though doesn't make shit correct or make shit right, because people
Just,
believe
can you
we're
give me
not.
an example, bro? That
let me ask you this: what defines a fact,
listen. The 3/5. 3/5 of man. That was agreed upon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that was written into law. It was law. Like, he wasn't a whole person. Us as black people weren't a whole person. Was that true? No, but it was a fact. It's what they went on. It went on for hundreds of years.
Gotcha.
I see what you're saying.
I think we've come to understanding that.
So, like I said, like shit isn't how it's supposed to be. It's his story, right? Break it down. It's his story. Whoever won the battle on this, it's his story that he's telling. Her story.
Can we go back to the conversation though? So the George Floyd. I'm not gonna say whatever you want to say. The George Floyd thing. Man. Do we believe it's staged?
What you think?
I think it's ignorant, just as ignorant as people saying that the Sandy Hook situation was staged to combat people guns rights, or to get people to agree
what aspect are you saying is staged?
I don't believe any of it is staged. The aspect that people are saying is staged, I just want to see what's the incentive, what's the end game. So like when people say things like this, I go, what's the end game? What's the purpose? What's the reason behind it?
I can tell you an end game and the reason behind it, but
that's too much. That's too much.
To put it simply, right? What controls people?
Fear controls people. Money and fear. That's the only thing. Two things in the world that
money and fear, right?
And sex.
So, not saying that the death is staged. Not specifically on that topic. Whatever. I'm not answering that. But like, things are staged in a way. They do things on prime time so that it gets out to more people. You see these things because these things stir up feelings in people, and people react on feelings.
Okay.
And it's a way to divide people within America, because it's like, okay, they're doing this, and people automatically have their different opinions about stuff. So people are going to be split from the jump. Then you got the blacks over here, the whites over here, Asian, whatever you want to call it. You separate these people, it's easier to control. And then once you have them fighting amongst themselves, it's like, okay, we're doing this, but we're doing this over here with our other hand. You can't even see my other hand, right? You see this one, but you can't see what I'm doing with my other hand. I'm doing something with it right now, but can you see it? No, because you're looking at this hand.
That's a nice, simple way to put it, because, man, I could write a whole fucking thesis.
That was nice, but he didn't answer the question at all.
What?
Wait, turtle. Before we even go, what's your viewpoint on this thing?
Was any point of the mine is on conspiracy theories, like Docs. If you want to tell me there's a case, okay, we can start there, but you're not about to just skip from 1 to 10. You're about to tell me what's the motive.
Okay, you want a complete breakdown of like why it's conspiracy, and
I would want some part, because conspiracy theories just go from, man, the bananas are brown. Nigga must have shat on my banana.
That field does not know steel beams.
I would just
know steel beams.
Exactly, it cannot. It was construction on that floor that day too.
Okay, but if I asked you about that theory, you would say the motive would be there's oil in Saudi Arabia. We want that, so that would be the motive to state. If I asked you what the motive,
there has to be incentives behind why people do things.
Central bank, because
it doesn't matter specifics. It doesn't matter specifics. It's just there's a motive that you can point to.
I tell you,
what's the motive? What's the motive for George Floyd?
Every place we've been to war, we didn't own a central bank there.
I'm not trying to.
I'm just saying.
I just want the incentives behind it.
What's an incentive?
Incentive is more power, more money.
Wait for George Floyd.
For George Floyd, more power over the people.
And money for the Democrats.
Democrats get more money.
Wait, Turtle. Do you believe in any conspiracies?
In what?
Do you believe in any conspiracies?
If I believe in something, I wouldn't call it a conspiracy. I feel like there's like a.
It's a stigma. It's a stigma behind that word that should.
I mean,
really be there.
Didn't the FBI invent the word conspiracy?
But I'm using that word to.
It's a terminology that they invented.
The rabbit hole
behind it.
The rabbit hole.
I'm using that word for better understanding, so that he knows what I'm talking about. Basically,
George Floyd one doesn't have any, like I said, so you would need an incentive. That's rule number one. You don't have an incentive for George.
How do they have to do your research, bro?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, so it's the logic though. Like
okay, if you can go down the line,
I don't.
Let's go down the line. What did they gain?
We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that, bro. And that's what I'm saying.
That's why I don't like to entertain it because it's
wait.
If you want to get deeper into it, you can do it after the show because, like, I don't know if you have any more topics to talk about, but
that's what I'm saying.
This is the last time.
Yeah, like for real, we can't just be like, oh, we've been in the show for 2 hours. We're gonna talk about this. This time that's gonna be for like 5 hours. Like that's come on now.
I just needed one incentive. Like if I named any other event and I said name an incentive, it would be the most simple question ever. Okay. But for George Floyd,
that's not true though.
Okay. Laws being pushed, politics coming up, getting more people to vote, raising money for campaigns. But that's already been a thing though. Raising money for campaigns. Supposedly the Black Lives Matter movement, right? It's raising money for them, but it didn't even go to any motherfucking Black Lives.
That's just on face level too. Okay, that's just face level.
You didn't name an incentive.
Money.
She just named.
I mean, she's saying that they're using it politically. But they don't need to stage something to use shit politically. That's why they don't need to do anything.
I'm finna dive real deep in it.
And also, one thing, Chinga. Hold on. Can I say one more thing? Can I say one more thing?
I got you.
So, one second. So, if it was staged by Democrats, then that would mean they have to stage something that is not normally occurring. Because if they have to stage it, then it means it does not happen often, right?
To stage something doesn't mean that it has to not be naturally or.
Then why wouldn't they pick up one of the other thousands of cases that happens a year, Jersey? You see the problem with the theory?
It literally was to ignite that even more so. Okay, it wasn't just that one case. People literally used that case as like, all right, I'm tired of seeing this. It was like 22 other cases before that. You can't just be like, why this specific one case?
So did they stage George Floyd's, like, his death? Was it like, did they tell a police officer to go out and murder him?
A better question. Do you believe there's a reason to stage any death?
Yeah, sure.
People die
That's such a broad question, though. Like, that's
no. But what I'm saying is, like, if people had the option to be like, okay, can I just, like, leave this, like, reality and just, like, fake my death and go live somewhere else as somebody else?
I mean,
all right, y'all want to hear a conspiracy?
All right. You ever seen 6 Underground? Or Underground 6?
You know what?
No.
Essentially, they basically had like 7 people who faked their own deaths, but it was like for, like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't mind leaving their own reality and families behind, but they were like basically like their own CIA. Essentially.
He's talking about that.
What I'm trying to say is that there's a reason to stage anything because you're trying to hide a motive.
All right.
What motive are they trying to hide? Would be the.
But that's what I'm saying.
All right. So
you can't debate this.
Hold on. I'm finna.
You don't have to debate it.
I'm saying, but you can't
behind it. I'm gonna give you a reasons why they would do this shit. All right. So y'all want to talk about conspiracies? All right. The George Floyd case. The world is a whole stage, bro. Okay, like all this shit is already planned out. You know what I'm saying? And it's from the elites. All right,
there's literally a document on this shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's in NASA. NASA had, if you go to the NASA website, they have a document out that outlines
circa 2025.
The world is a fucking stage, bro.
Put out right before 9/11.
So
put out right before 9/11.
Yep. Now, to keep on going. All right, so like, it all stems with the world and the powers that be and black people and Latino people and the whole thing. You can't dismiss the whole thing because it all ties in. If you want to ask about the motive of why they would want to stage George Floyd, you know what I'm saying? It's like the most major thing because the powers that be want to stay in power, and the way to stay in power is fear and control and money and all that other shit.
And to put it,
the George Floyd case, you know what I'm saying? Black folk, the black community is getting hit at all angles every fucking day. Now with the George Floyd thing, they can use that shit as leverage, bro, for a whole lot of shit that puts their agenda against the black and Latino people and the whole world for the whole power and greed and shit like that, bro. Like they just passed Juneteenth, bro, and that shit itself is a whole bullshit thing, bro.
Hey, Chico, I got a simple way to put it, right? Look at this, right? Do you know what this is?
Ingredients.
You don't know what it is, right? Because you're looking at one piece of the puzzle, right?
It's gum. Of course, it's gum.
Jeez, you get out.
It's not the point of it being gum because shit is not going to make sense if you're just looking at one piece.
No, I understand that concept. But we can use that same logic to just say anything. Like, I mean, you can usually use the same logic you guys are saying to say, I mean, any fucking thing under the blue moon, right?
Exactly.
That's why I don't like having these conversations because you can literally say anything. It don't matter. And if you use the logic that you're using, it don't matter what I said.
Right. You have not corroborated anything. You're like dropping the mic after like saying, man, the moon's about to crash into Earth tomorrow.
I would like,
it's a valid statement though. The same amount of corroboration.
Wait.
You see how it's shining out there? It's planning something.
Nah, but see, and that's the thing what Judge is trying to say is you're only seeing one piece of it. So
no, he's 100% correct.
You're only seeing one piece, Doc. You don't see how it's shining out there?
Let me. In order for you to understand it, I have to really start from the beginning and work my way all the way up, like Trevor said, from 1 to 10. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that. Right. Okay. Even if I narrow it down, it's like, all right, it still has to because you're gonna be going back asking questions like, why is this the case? Why is this the case? Yeah. And that's why I said do your own research, okay? Because even if you're not interested in the topic, okay, that's fine. But understand, there's a reason why it's being considered a staged event. All right, with all that, what's it called, drama going on about it? There's a reason behind it. You can't say there's no truth to it, and then there's really all these people talking about it, saying that this is not what it is, this is not what it is, because there's always some truth to some what's called some conspiracies. Always some truth.
I had a friend who was very deep in that space, right? And looking up, coming upon shit he shouldn't have came upon. Literally, him searching, he got a message on his phone. We're watching you. He got blackballed from getting certain jobs. He was working as like the people who he finally got a job working, setting up shit. And then eventually, his family found him dead. They don't know how he died. It wasn't drugs or anything like that. They found him dead.
I don't want to hear, oh, well, you haven't corroborated any information to put this together. That could happen to anybody. But the same shit that y'all, like, your counter arguments don't work, okay?
But that's what I'm saying, that I can't counter argue these.
That's the problem. You're trying to look for a right and a wrong, okay? That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for, Doc. You're looking for a right.
I'm just looking. No. It's not about right or wrong.
You're looking for a way to argue with it instead of listening to it and internalizing it.
I just want to have things based on something other than just hearsay.
Doc, but you just said that you believe that they basically staged the whole event of the moon landing.
But I'm not going to sit here and argue back and forth with you that it's fake. I'm just going to say what I think.
Bro, you don't have to.
I'm not gonna even. That's not even something that I'm going to spread because I don't believe That's the thing, though. People are spreading misinformation. It's not just.
Don't say people. Don't say
yes. People are spreading misinformation. It's just that simple. It's nothing more than that, though.
Don't say people, and the reason being is because the same sources that you have, we have the same sources.
I understand that.
Where you get your information from, I get it from too.
But all information comes from people, though.
Oh, okay then. And guess what? It can all be tampered with.
Have you ever heard of Christopher Hitchens, Adam?
Yes.
You're familiar with his famous saying?
Which saying?
That which can be asserted without evidence can also be dismissed without evidence.
Yes, exactly. And again, what you're trying to basically say is that I'm looking for a right and a wrong. Okay, that is not the issue here. I'm
just trying to have.
That's exactly what you're doing because you're basically saying
that's not it, bro. All I'm saying is look at it like this, right? If I tell you right now that I'm Asian, right? I say I'm Asian. You go, hey, well, how are you Asian? And I just don't provide any information about it? Like, nothing that's substantiated? Nobody in my family came from Asia? Like, nothing? You're just like, okay, I'm just supposed to believe that because you said
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Because what Turtle said, it can be dismissed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to step on any toes here, but religion, can that be dismissed?
Yep.
Okay. And are we arguing? Is it right, wrong, true, false? What are we doing? Because it's a belief. It's a belief.
It depends. If you say you believe God's in there, I can't prove that he's not there.
And that's what I'm saying. You can't prove it.
Let me finish that statement. If we're arguing over if a bibliological event took place in the Bible,
bibliological, goddamn.
Was that the word? Because I don't know.
Biblical.
Biblical. I feel like it's bibliology. Did I just throw biology in the joint? Might be. Biblical. Come on, really? Don't do that to me. You could have done it in roll too. You could have not said nobody was gonna say nothing.
I couldn't. It was too bad.
But if we're arguing over an event that took place, then yes, either it did or it didn't.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. You're trying to basically prove something. Okay, who makes your information more valid than mine?
You haven't prevented any information, so I can't really tell you.
No, but I'm saying if I read the same book that you read, or I have the same source that you have, what makes my opinion different from yours, or more valid or less valid?
Well, like normally you want to work from a common ground and then work till you get. But like you said, we can't really have that debate because it would take too long to gather. But like I said, starting from ground one, if you ask Doc, what would be the reason why America would fake the moon landing? Well, Russia got there first. America was competing with Russia heavily during the Cold War, and therefore they didn't want to show they were too technologically behind.
And guess what?
That would be a really good reason. Though. That's one.
Guess what? It could be not that at all. It could be something completely different.
Exactly.
What if I said that all the governments work together? All the governments work together.
Bro, you can't even get the DMV to work together. They ain't going to convince me.
The concept of making me believe that
all the governments are going to work together.
Are working together to make you think
What are the chances that every nation space station all have the same arch symbol? This is a satanic symbol in it.
Never.
Facts.
Never.
But they do.
But they do, and it's in there.
But they do.
All right.
Yeah, could you show us?
Have you ever seen the Denver airport?
DM me. I hope it's not the Star of David.
No, bro.
It's not a star. It's an arch. It's a satanic symbol. All of them have the same symbol.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to get too deep into this because we're going to be going through scriptures, articles, pictures, history dates. Like, I'm not trying to get into that. Just do your own research. If you care enough about the topic, do your own research because that's ultimately what it comes down to. Because everything that What's Called Doc said, there's no point even talking about it because you're not going to entertain anything that you don't want to talk about. That's just how it is. If that's the case, then don't come to the debate.
That's respectable.
I mean, I get that concept, my guy, but how can you have a debate about something that I have no counter argument to?
The point
that's not a debate, though. There's nothing to debate. If we can't have a
listen. The point of a debate is to do what? Change someone's reasoning or viewpoint. To change someone's reasoning or viewpoint.
If somebody's so good at debating, you can't debate back, or like they put up enough information is like, okay, you can't say anything back to it. Now you're looking for
That's
something.
not true. Ben Shapiro is amazing at debating. A lot of shit he says isn't true.
Debating, though.
But what is the purpose? What is the point? Remember, what is the point of debating?
I mean, a lot of times it's not to convince your opponents. It's to convince
to convince the audience. Exactly. What did I say? Majority rules. That's all it comes down to. Is difference of opinions, and who can basically put their opinion out there and make more sense than another person.
Because it's like you put Tupac and Biggie. Who's better? Biggie.
That's your opinion.
The thing is, Jersey, we're arguing over who's lyrically better, not whether if Tupac
no one
was
said
actually
that. No one said that.
I just said who's better.
No one said that.
Right. But if we were to make this 1-to-1, did Biggie really set Tupac up? And,
it don't matter how you say it. If I can argue my points better than you can and make more sense to other people, I'm gonna win that debate. You can put all the facts you want. As long as my audience agrees and understands what I'm saying, I've won. That's just how it is.
They'd be like, yeah, Tupac's better because Biggie was gay.
I'm just saying there's no real answer.
Y'all aren't arguing. Wait, Biggie was gay?
Though. It's not, and Doc, that's the issue. You're looking for a right and wrong, bro. That's not how you're supposed to view it.
But you're not arguing it's subjective.
Yeah. I'm not looking for a right or wrong. I'm just saying that there's no right answer to that.
No one's looking for a right or wrong answer.
But neither one. What I'm saying is simple. You can make the argument based on the criteria for either person, and it's 100% infallible argument.
Okay, so what is that? Does it matter?
Yes, it matters because it's based on the criteria, bro. Right? So we're talking about impact. We talk about impact. Who's the better rapper? Well, obviously Tupac. We talk about lyricism. Who's the better rapper? Biggie.
Who's saying obviously? Who said it was obvious?
I mean, if you look at just
you're looking at numbers, right? Okay, and if I can debate my point better than you can, I won. It doesn't matter what you put. It don't matter what.
Because I could be like, Biggie's numbers was inflated.
You can debate it however you want to, as long as my audience agrees upon it more. I've won. Okay. You're talking about really statistics and numbers.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all because again, it's all opinion.
I'm gonna leave it right here though, Adam, but that's a subjective question. Who's better? You're talking about an event that took place.
Okay, and again, we're talking about a reason why it did happen.
No, that's just part one.
What do you mean?
So like remember we need a motive, then we need a who, and then we need a bunch of other things. I keep saying we're stuck on part one.
And oh my god.
Yeah.
Chingu tried to give you the motive to begin with, but again,
they weren't viable. They were okay. So one thing Chingu said was it would make black people hate. I mean, people across the world hate black people. That did not happen. You saw people in Asia that don't even. I was reading manga and they were saying Black Lives Matter around the same time. Go read what I'm just reacting to a point he made that was observably false. Is that
okay? And I could literally give you documentation saying how it wasn't false.
Sure, provide it.
Wait, what's going on?
That's
provide it.
But that's the thing. You can get any information you want on the internet to support anything you want.
What did I say?
That's why I don't particularly care for that.
Exactly.
I don't particularly care for any of that because it's anything could be said. I mean, anything.
Doc, and that's the issue, bro. You're not looking to debate anything. You're looking for facts.
I think you're missing. You're missing my point. My problem why I don't like it is because it does more harm than good. I don't really care to have a debate if it's going to be counterproductive to like human society and real life consequences behind it. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And this is the underlying issue. It's not just about the debate. It's not just about the conversation and stuff. It's way deeper than that for me.
Okay, let's going back to that question I gave you. What's the point of having a left wing and a right wing? You couldn't answer that.
Because I don't know. I don't even understand. The question is too vague. That's why I can't answer it.
It's not too vague, man.
It is because there's differences of opinions. That's why. If you want the simple answer, because there's differences of opinions.
Okay.
People have difference in opinion, different perspectives on certain subjects.
Exactly.
That's why there's two different groups.
Exactly.
And the point of that is to change their mind. It's like, okay, who do y'all believe more?
Exactly.
Who do I want to go with?
It's all a debate of who can change more minds.
Aaron got a big nose. Changed my mind.
Yo, really? Wait, what?
Well, the circumference of his nasal, like.
Damn. The nigga like Squidward. Oh no.
If the people don't understand what I'm saying or can't relate to me, then I'm not winning that debate, no matter how well I present it.
That's fine.
And okay, that's the point that I'm trying to make to you, is that what you're looking for is not a debate. You're looking for facts.
Yeah, but
that's just for you. That's just for you. Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
that's perfectly fine. You can look for your facts for yourself because that's something that you would want to know personally. Like, okay, what's 2 + 2 really? Like, a million people say it's 3, but I know that it's 4. That's fine. Change their mind though. Good luck, because they're gonna be like, "Hey, man, this guy's an idiot. He said 2 + 2 is 4."
This reminds me. Can I give you one example, and then we'll leave this long because I don't have much more to say. This reminds me when people do. What's that thing? The mathematical formula where people are asking how
they're called proofs. They're called proofs. I got you.
Right. But basically, if you do the formula the way it's supposed to be done, you come up with one answer. But people do it wrong, and they come up with different answers. And they're arguing, well, the way I did it was right. The way you did it was right.
Yeah, but wrong. Who says that formula is correct?
It's a standard.
That's the thing, though. If you're following the formula as it's supposed to be done, then you should always get the same answer.
Correct.
So what are you saying?
So what I'm saying is, when you're making an argument, you should start with your formula and come up with what your parameters are, and then come up with an answer. And right now, we're constantly moving the parameters.
What if that formula is incorrect?
It still doesn't change the fact that I get what you're saying, Doc. And going back to that, there's no set formula for how an argument is supposed to be done.
There's a set formula for how you present something as fact.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying, bro. It doesn't have to be fact. Literally, if you can argue a case, you can and change a bunch of people's minds. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I got you.
Facts.
But that goes back to what I said earlier about opinions becoming fact.
The 3/5.
Yeah, the 3/5.
Like it doesn't matter if
3/5. It wasn't based on fact. It's a law. That's so different.
But facts become law.
Okay.
No, it's
like
crazy.
the law of relativity.
You're talking about popular belief, right?
All right, but you're saying it's a law, right? A law is fact, right? When you speak in scientific terms, right?
In terms of science, yes.
It's hard for me to like, because I'm in the middle of playing competitive, so I'm sorry.
Oh my, get out of here!
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
Man, you deployed. Okay.
But you said,
like
listen,
I said,
your
the reason this is hard to make these arguments is because it's only happening in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying, but it isn't like it's like agreed across the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get your point, but it's only happening in one country at a time.
Okay, man. Hey, but to be honest, Doc,
it's like I said. You said facts, laws, and facts are basically the same shit.
You said
it's a fact. It's a law. Something's put in a law. It's a fact, right?
No.
No.
No, you said that. I didn't.
I'm asking.
I don't think that. I don't think that at all. I don't think laws are based on facts. They're based on rules, parameters. People setting rules changes all the time. So it's no longer fact if it can be changed.
That could be said about anything, though.
Because Pluto was a planet for a long time.
Time.
And based on what parameters?
Based on what they...
I just proved, Doc, right. Why would you bring up Pluto? Pluto changed because we changed parameters. There was no law saying you had to be this. Parameters change once we realized.
If you're gonna put it in a book and present it as information that people have to know and study.
Once they got more information, they changed their position. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, and again, that's
that though.
Okay, which is going against your point.
No, Doc just made that point verbatim.
That's the point I'm making.
That actually went against the point, bro.
No, Doc said that it's based on parameters which are ever changing.
So, are you going to tell somebody that they're not a female if they say they're a female?
Oh shit, Jersey.
I tell people whatever the fuck I want to tell them. Doesn't mean I'm right or wrong.
I'm staying away from that. New topic.
So are you
research before you get into this topic?
I'm a real nigga. I don't know what you asked me.
Oh. If you was a real nigga, you would have answered.
I don't even believe it.
Stop seeing.
Stop
seeing.
Got him.
What you ask, D?
Oh no.
Huh?
What did you ask?
Your turtle, put your camera
I
on.
ain't asked nothing.
I do not have one.
That's
Poor
Giga cap.
I just want to make this point,
I saw that nigga turtle turn on his camera before. That's cat.
and I want everybody to know you can address your opinions how you want to address them. Okay, that's cool. But the minute you start saying, "Oh, well, I need facts," it throws everything out the window because we all have the same source. Okay.
Yeah.
You can argue your point. I can argue my point. Whoever argues the best, good job. That's how it should be. Now, my facts are better than your facts.
When you say we all have the same source, what does that exactly mean?
The internet, books, walking outside, being human beings, looking and experiencing life.
All the same sources.
Exactly.
The internet and books is very so. I could be reading a book called "Made Up Monkey Shit," and you could be reading something from Wikipedia. We don't have the same source.
But I can get access to that same book, though, is what I'm saying.
But you didn't. If in my example,
I can is what I'm saying.
But in my example, you weren't referencing the same thing.
Listen. Going back to your point, you read that book. I read a different book. But guess what? You can present your book to me. I can read it too and get my own viewpoint from that. That's all it is.
Yeah, because everybody can get their own shit from their own whatever, but whoever can present their shit the best, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be fact. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
they said Michelangelo painted the pictures of a bunch of flowers, but I say he painted the pictures of a bunch of vaginas.
That's your opinion, bro.
That's subjective.
That's subjective. That's subjective. Yeah. Everything's subjective.
No, not everything's subjective.
It really is.
We should wrap this up, though. Real talk.
You create your own reality.
Yeah, I agree.
We should wrap this up.
Not everything's subjective. If you jump from high enough, you'll probably die.
I mean, that's not true.
You'll probably die. You'll probably die.
Yeah.
It's people who can fly. That's a whole nother subject,
but
bro.
you're saying you will. You're not.
Gravity's never been proven, right?
Probably.
That's a whole nother
so
subject.
when you say that, you're saying either you will or you won't. So you didn't actually say anything.
It's probably
okay. If I dump you in a volcano, you'll die. Is that subjective?
I mean, there's people who can fly.
Because if you dump me in a volcano, who's to say I won't grab onto a ledge?
If I pour magma all over your body and let's make it specific enough to where your bodily functions will shut down, will you then die, Jersey?
Who's to say that I'm not immune to magma? Who's to say that my body's not immune to that?
Right.
It's like saying if you tell this guy to touch this electrical cord that's got 1,000,000 volts, that he's gonna die, and he touches it.
Static shock, bro.
He's gonna be like, man, he was that one of a million.
Yeah.
And the other person know what happened to. It's like, okay, that's cool, but.
So let me ask this question: there's no objective facts in this universe.
Yeah, it's like it's.
I mean, question. Let's hear him walk around that one. Is there any objective truths in the universe?
Yeah, there's some truth to the universe.
I wanted a Jersey answer specifically.
You need air to breathe, right?
Who says? What if I don't call it air? What if I call it made up monkey shit? I guess I don't need air.
That's what you want to call it. It doesn't matter.
Just like we call it boobs, watermelons, cannons.
So let me go. So is there any objective?
Have you ever heard of the flower of life?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so that's basically like supposed to be like the truths, really. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much. but everything pretty much is like subjective because you create your own reality. But as far as the truth go, like as far as I know, like the flower of life pretty much explains like majority of the truth, and you can build up on top of that of your own opinion, and you can present your opinion the best you can, and like I said, like if you can present your shit the best, is probably, you know what I'm saying, gonna be fact. Other than
the best way I could,
you know what I'm saying, like.
That's the question to D and Chinga.
You said what, bro?
Since y'all are like spiritual, like do y'all believe in the Merkaba and like all of that type of sacred geometry stuff?
I do sacred geometry. Yes, I do.
How do you how do you practice it?
I believe that your consciousness is a technology.
Mm.
All right, and it's like the best technology because I feel like you create your own reality. All right, I feel like in the beginning it was a thought that created matter, and you know what I'm saying. I try to read into like dimensions and shit like that, and how everything, you know, just ties into each other, like the it's like not the flower of life, but it's like the
Tree of life.
No, it's like the sacred geometry, like the it's like the seed of life. It's like the seed of life, flower of life.
So tree.
That's it, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. So basically, it explains damn near the whole creation. Like one point is like a thought, then then 2 points is like the first plane, 2D, then 3D down, then it's a lot, bro. It's like it's a when you try to research sacred geometry and shit like that, because like it all ties into like your daily shit, bro. Like
Go, Turtle. You was asking about objective facts, right?
Yeah.
The only thing that I could say for that is basically based on time. Like, for example, if you saw somebody walking from one side of the corner to the other side of the corner, you could basically say the fact is that this person walked from this corner to the other corner.
I mean, that's not even true though. You could because you could misidentify the person. That's why it's so stupid, bro.
Misidentify the person.
You could say, "Hey, I saw Steven walk across the street." What if it's not Steven? What if it's Michael?
I just said I saw a person.
Okay.
But I guess if identifying a person changes the fact that this person walked from this side of the corner to the other side of the corner, then I guess we're arguing two different things then. Because I was just talking about him walking from one side to the other.
The fact is that we can all agree that we're all on camera, right? Except those who aren't.
Correct.
Perhaps.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm using the logic you guys are using. I'm using the argument you guys are using.
I mean, that is exactly like.
No, in that case, you actually don't know. Some girl in here could be.
Yeah, I could be on camera. I could be right now. I could be on Twitch right now on cam. You don't know.
Yeah, dude. Some girl could be on like her what do you call it, on her
chatterbait or whatever. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. This is all.
So what's your?
There's always the what if. Well,
what are you arguing though?
You're arguing specifics then.
No, he's making fun of your argument that they're like some things aren't
subjective.
Or some, or they could be off their computer cam.
That's another problem with talking, because now you're making fun of it.
That's the argument that you were making earlier, bro. That's the thing that drives me nuts.
What? I wasn't making fun of anything. But
no, I'm not trying to make fun of it. I'm just saying that's.
I'm saying what Turtle said is he was making fun of what you were making fun of.
But I'm not like, it's not. I'm just using the same logic that you guys are using.
In the same way that I said, if I pour magma on your body and there's nothing else like superhuman about you to stop you from dying, will you die? And you kind of like walked around that. He's doing the same thing. So I don't think you can really get mad.
I didn't walk around it. I said, how do you know that it won't affect me?
Remember when I said you don't have anything superhuman? And then
he tried to give specifics on how it's guaranteed to kill you if it goes on.
Right, and then you still did it, and I didn't get mad. You can't really get mad at Doc because he's doing the same thing he did.
I wasn't making fun of or saying anything, because there's things that people, there's things, right? That's fact, right? That's fact that if you do this, you will die, right? But that's not the case for everybody.
If you get a bullet to the head, there's a
probably I got a question for
chance
you.
of you dying.
My cranium is tougher than the average person.
Bro, how long we gonna keep talking about this? Because I'm trying to whip my vibrator out, bro.
Yo, I know you just wrap this shit up like 20 minutes ago. I was like, yo, just wrap this shit up.
Who was stopping you?
Man.
Yeah, like yeah.
Stopping you?
You act like he's not doing it right now.
On a Sunday?
Something where you just like what?
See, now you got Kizu on the spot like that. Nobody was not gonna notice.
I know y'all saw me and Kizu was doing some things on here, like.
No, I wouldn't.
She thought nobody was watching. He was watching.
I just like to put my kitty sometimes.
But like you said, if you pour magma on me, I probably might die. There's not 100% chance that I will die.
If you get submerged in magma, you're 100% gonna die. It's like
Yeah, you are, bro. No. I mean, listen from somebody who's gonna be on the medical field who will die.
Right, and I feel like if you weren't on this debate panel and I asked you that, you would say, "Yeah, I would die." But I feel like because we're here,
okay, but that's
bro. How many times did Dr. Fauci have to change what he said? Man, I ain't listening to none of y'all fuckers in the medical field. Y'all know shit. Y'all fuck that shit up constantly. Nah.
But it's like I said, with the like you go to something like electrical, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gets shocked with 1,000,000 volts of electricity.
Hey, let's wrap this up though. So go ahead, say what you're gonna say.
Somebody gets shocked with 1,000,000 volts of electricity. You said they're gonna die, right? But that's not always the case.
Not always the case. Correct. But most people would agree that if you get shocked by electricity, it's bad and it's probably fatal in most scenarios if it's high voltage.
Commonly understood.
Yeah, that's commonly understood.
Also, bro, if there's more than like half a metric ton of lava around you, which really isn't a lot, you're gonna die of suffocation if you're in the.
It's also a bad point too, because the thing about electricity is that's also not subjective. You have an object, you have a chance of surviving if you have a certain type of blood, I think it is. But it's still like that's not subjective. Like it's not controlled by what I think about you. There's no debating it. Like
a fact is something that's not probable. So if the probability of it is 99%, it's still not fact.
Can we agree that the fact is magma is harmful? That's agreed.
It's harmful. Yes. I'm not agreeing. I'm not disagreeing that it's not harmful. But you asked me a question, and you answer. You didn't like the answer, so you said that I'm trolling you.
I'm not saying you're trolling. I'm just saying the logic that you guys are using can be used.
Let's get past that.
For any conversation.
You know.
But that's kind of being dismissive.
It's not.
Doc's being Doc. Okay, that nigga Doc weird.
I'm not weird. I'm just saying like this is.
But it's like
this is the problem.
It's like saying,
you know what I mean?
It's something you don't understand. You're just gonna.
He was asking
somebody crazy.
Deja, beat my screen
about it, just because you haven't seen it for yourself.
He was asked a tough question, trying to dismiss it by saying, "I'm playing competitive right now."
I'm not dismissing. I'm saying I'm having a hard time articulating what I'm saying. I'm not dismissing anything. That's all.
I mean, I could be saying I'm masturbating right now. You can't see my hands.
But hey, get your hands out, bro. Chill out. Come on, man. I'm comfortable. I don't feel
but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if you're actually playing competitive.
You want me to stream it? I'll stream it, bro. We're in the call together.
I mean, you could have just turned the game on, though. I don't know.
Nah, I'm in a game. The time of the match is 8 minutes and 41 seconds. I can't make that up.
That's a new match.
Yeah, but I can show you my history to prove that I've been in the matches this entire time.
That's fine.
You know what I mean?
That's fine.
That's why I'm talking about substantiating things.
Damn, Kizu, you are so artistic.
Thanks. It's beautiful. It's my
Yo,
where's Aaron at?
Hey, but we done though with the stream?
You are too Kizu, dude. I want this to be
beautiful.
Hey, yeah,
no, never mind. He said artistic. Never mind. He said
crazy.
Damn.
Yeah,
but yo, Kizu.
Oh, we can wrap this up.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Okay, hold on.
You the host?
Hold on.
Yeah, wrap it up.
You over here got your panties down.
Wait, what?
Wrap this shit up.
Okay, thank y'all everybody for thank you Kizu, special guest. Thank you Doc for finally coming in. Thank you Turtle. Yeah, we're gonna tune in next week. We're gonna have some better topics, some juicier stuff.
Man, Turtle and Doc instigators.
Yeah, we're gonna need y'all to come in a little bit earlier. Y'all would have been good for the topics earlier, especially the Chris Brown.
I didn't want to talk about domestic violence because sometimes people need a left or right, and there's reasons to hit anybody if you're defending yourself. I don't give a fuck. It's what.
So now he want to put his point out there now.
Into this.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week. Thank y'all for tuning in, for watching. Y'all have a good night.